Hello my dear friends, I am Irina Malih, and in this video we are going to speak about different instruments and materials that you will need to make beautiful tatting lace. So let's start. First of all, to start learning tatting, you will need two tatting shuttles. For example, like this variant. It's classic tatting shuttle form and I prefer this variant in my work. But also you may find a lot of different kinds of shuttles. For example, this wooden shuttle is very beautiful and you can see that it's really a big one. And you may use such shuttles, such big shuttles, for example, for big projects like big doilies or maybe even tablecloths and so on and so forth, because you may fill these with threads in a great amount. This variant, made of metal, it's just a decorative one. It's not so much easy to tat with such shuttle, so I prefer plastic ones. And this tatting shuttle is called Moonlit by Handy Hands. This tatting shuttle has already a crochet hook, and some masters like to use such shuttles, and this crochet hook sometimes make their work faster, but I don't like it because it's always picking the threads, and I don't like it. But you may also use such variant of tatting shuttle. So remember that for making lace you will need two tatting shuttles. Also, you will need small crochet hook, 1/2 millimeter, scissors, and of course threads. For beginners, I recommend to use cotton thread. For example, it could be Yanat Canarias. It hasn't size, so it's one size. Also, beautiful thread is DMC Coordinate Special, but I here have number 80, but you should use 20 or 40 because 80 is very thin and for beginners it isn't suitable. Also, very nice thread is Handy Hands Lisbeth. You may use size 20 for beginning. But to practice with your first stitches, I can recommend hand knitting yarn, for example, Alpina Lily, because it's thick enough, but it's suitable for tatting. It's smooth and beautiful, so for your first tatting stitches you may use such thread, such yarn. And that's all. So now let's start winding the shuttle. I'll show you how to make it. Let's take, for example, this thread, find the free end. Oh, where is it? A few minutes later. Okay, so in the middle of tatting shuttle you may notice a small hole. We will use it for winding the shuttle. So place the end of the thread into this hole and start winding the shuttle. It actually doesn't matter in which direction you are winding the shuttle, but different masters prefer different ways. For example, I like the direction when the thread goes like this. So when I'm taking the thread, it goes this way. But some masters prefer another variant when thread goes in the opposite direction. So you should choose variant you like more. Okay, so we continue this process more and more, and you should fill the thread shuttle like this way. But please don't place too much thread into the shuttle, because shuttle consists of two parts, and if you place too much threads, it just can be broken. So we are ready to start our tatting process, so I'm waiting you in the next video to make your first tatting double stitches. Thank you!